Hi everyone and welcome to our podcast
Seek and Chat,
where we talk about nothing and everything and of course
music.
We live in a digital era and we use our phone constantly.
Yeah, thank you, genius.
Therefore, we receive new information non-stop, especially through social media. We have ready to watch and to see to listen new content 24/7. And with this many sources, it can quickly get overwhelming. We don't know who to listen or what to believe anymore, but we also get a lot of inspiration from the huge diversity of content and personalities, and that leads us to role models.
Ooh, what a smooth transition.
So that...
Yes, so what about them?
I was wondering if nowadays role models to exist.
Of course they do. What a stupid question.
Well, it has become easier to grow a community online and anyone can post whatever they pretty much want. Anyone cannot be a role model.
Why is that? I feel like you're a bit narrow-minded.
No, but not everyone online has good influence on their community. Not everyone has, I quote, good values.
But it's subjective. You quoted it. Good to me can be different than good to you.
You're right, but do you think a serial killer has good value?
No, of course not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We need to have a generality. An example, a bit like Michael Jackson.
You have a point, that's true. It was a role model to many people. But wait, you know a song that could fit this theme, right? We cannot do this podcast without it.
Of course, who do you take me for? It's in the name, No Role Models by J. Cole.
Right! How could I have not thought about that?
Because I'm smarter than you.
Ha ha, real funny.
I know.
No, you're not. So in the song he says that we don't have any role models anymore. Oh, sorry, thought that was the lyrics. We don't have anyone to look up to. That we don't have anyone to get inspired from.
No role models, and I'm here right now. No role model to speak of. Searching through my memory, I couldn't find one.
But I think we need to qualify what a role model is to better understand.
You're right. So basically, the most literal meaning is a person who serves as an example by influencing others. And in the hip-hop community, many rappers and singers are viewed as such because most of the time those artists were a part of a poor, struggling, discriminated community. So the fact that they made their name and grew as successful artists by themselves is really impressive and inspiring. Many people could recognize themselves in those artists.
Do you agree with him now?
Kind of, because this generation, we're messed up. We lost the value of things, the importance of historical events, and the meaning of our culture. We don't try to know more about it. We only care about superficial things. The people we idolize don't have any real messages to spread. What do you think?
What I think?
Yeah.
Fucking Gen Z. I mean, you can't generalize. There's still good people with value and messages to spread. Not everyone believes everything they see or hear on the internet. And I get what you mean. But our culture is not totally disappearing. There are many people on the internet that make content to teach us some more about it. For example, TED Talk.
Yeah, but usually it's not your superstar that's gonna give a conference on TED Talk.
I mean, yeah, it's not completely false, but it is though. Many influent people are still doing great things. Look at Travis Scott's Cactus Jack Foundation. They provide scholarship that covers tuition costs for historically black college and university students. Or Megan Thee Stallion, Pete and Thomas Foundation.
For sure. Now let's move on and talk about the impact of this song.
Like we said earlier, positive role models can help children develop strong values such as integrity, respect, I respect, and empathy. I'm wondering if by the time this song came out, people realized the issue he's talking about.
We can't really know that because it didn't have a drastic impact, and also it depends on each person's point of view. The world is always evolving and we can't know for sure if this song was the reason, for example, that those people started making content about their culture. And as you know, most of the time we're not really focusing on the meaning of the lyrics when we're listening to music.
And that's why we're here What a nice way to wrap up our podcast. You can discuss with your own friends if you have some if this song had an impact on the way you view role models these days. But I don't think you ask yourself that question.
Anyway, don't forget to tell us your thought in the comment section. And if you have a role model, you can also comment it down below. Maybe you'll find another fellows with the same as yours. You never know. Can make friends there. Thanks for listening
To us. That was
Sick and Chat Show. See you next week.